Okay, so this first part, the subject is they. Who is the they? Okay, so, and I know that the subject is they because, look, my verb is plural. Okay, but I got two perfect passive participles that describe kind of their mood, right?
Yeah, because they're also nominative.
Because they're also nominative, these two suckers right here. Okay, so we got having been, what, influenced? That's what adductee means. By these things. Okay, what things are we talking about? Organics is like reasons. Yeah.
Because you say like having been influenced by the premise of a relationship, like that comes in the relationship.
Well, but look, see how it comes after the it?
Oh.
Okay.
By these things.
Yeah, so having been moved by these things having been influenced by these things and having been moved by the authority of Orgetorix. Okay. They decided, right? Okay, then you got, whoa! Okay, so you got like this to pertinent. Okay, so
like in the book, it said just to make a note, like they decided goes with like and
yeah, so yeah, it says to go to these infinitives next. See all these infinitives? Mm-hmm. Okay, they decided to prepare. Okay, and then this ai quai is your direct object. The things which pertained to setting out. So they're making preparations to go. Okay, so if I ask you why is this sucker right here, this pertinent, why is it subjunctive?
Because they didn't already do it. They're just.
Nope. Why is it grammatically subjunctive? Well, I did it as a relative clause of characteristic. Because, well, usually like relative clauses of characteristics look like relative clauses. So to see this quai right there, that was kind of what made me do it as a relative clause of characteristic.
Oh, because it's not.
Yeah, because it's not a, yeah. I mean, you can have relative clauses with, you can have, purpose clauses that start with a qui, quai, quad. But usually, if you're describing like nebulous things, then it's going to be a relative clause of characteristic.
What do you mean by that?
Like it doesn't have a specific antecedent. Like there's no noun that says what things are they.
Oh.
Okay, so let's just back it up. So they decided to prepare the things which pertain to setting out. Okay, what else did they decide to do? To co-marry, to buy up. Okay, then you got quam and the superlative. How do you remember about quam and the superlative?
Like as possible.
As something as possible. So the greatest, what? The greatest numerum? Yeah, the greatest number possible of
javelins.
Of javelins?
No, I'm sorry.
Where's your, look online at the,
Beast of burden and wagon.
so,
I thought they were going to die.
it's greatest number of possible of cattle and of wagons.
So if we're translating that sentence, like the code we just did, we must put up before both of those since they're both.
No, as long as you make sure that the reader knows that they're both genitive, you don't have to do of and of. That's a good question.
What's this like?
Caesar book or something like that. Look under Caesar texts. Okay, what about this? To make as many plantings, yep. Yeah, to make as many plantings as possible. Okay, now we got a purpose clause, right? In order to what do you think sepetere means? So in order that the supplies, I think it's just one supply, the supply of grain would suffice on the journey. What does that mean? Yeah, so why are they, so they're having to like prepare ahead of time, right? Because they're going to have to do what? Carry all their grain with them, right? Why would they have to carry all their grain with them? Well, because, I mean, can they go to Kroger? No? Or you think they're going to let them, I don't know, go like borrow food from the people that they invade? No? Okay, so they went and got all their cattle and their wagons. They made as many plantings as possible, and they confirmed peace and friendship with the nearest states. Okay, so let's talk about this word amikitia here. First of all, that's like a legal term, so they're like kind of like allies. They're established relations bound by an official oath. Okay, so they got everything that they needed to become self-sufficient. So I kind of think of this like when America did westward expansion, they didn't know what was going to be out there, right? So they carried, if anybody played the Oregon Trail in here? Y'all too young to play the Oregon Trail? They had to carry everything with them, right? Because they didn't know what supplies that they would have. Okay, let's get this last sentence here real fast. So we got, they led, or you could say they thought, okay, and then that sets up an indirect statement, that 2 years would be enough for them, for themselves to finish such things. So they thought it would take 2 years to get all the supplies that they needed. So they confirm by law the departure in the 3rd year. So basically it's going to take them 2 years to get all this stuff gathered up and ready to go. And then in the 3rd year, they swore an oath that they would, everybody would be ready by that 3rd year.